taking opportunities too, as we have the lights lit up here. It is 5 red lights, and we are away for round 15, Tier 1, AUSF1. And I'll tell you what, Brocco's had a really good start, as has Mercy. He's already up 1. Can he go up further? That is the big question. It's Frosty closing off the inside line. Beautiful.
Brocco
Mercy!
Huge moment out into turn 1.
And Mercy's pinched the lead, mate. Where's Brocco gone?
Brocco's down into P6. He had a huge moment coming out of turn 1. Mercy's taken the lead.
That was absolutely wild.
Frosty's going back at Mercy here.
Oh, and that's a little moment.
And that's contact.
Little moment there from Mercy, mate. So, huge start from Mercy. He had the inside line, done the old switchbackaroo up the inside of Frosty. And Frosty's got him back and just tiny bit of contact, but I think Mercy was wide anyway, so he's given the position up. Galaxy up to P3. Aussie 2K going in P4. Here comes Brocco back on Verk. So, they're having a nice little juicy battle here for P5. And it is all guns blazing down in the mid-pack. Look at this, they're too wide. That's a beautiful shot from the chopper. And Izzy Bro up to P9. What a start that was. That was super clean from the lads.
Aussie 2K goes all over the back of Galaxy like a fat kid on a cupcake at the moment, mate.
He's like a rash at the moment, mate. He's wearing him like a hoodie.
Oh, Galaxy goes a little wide on the exit there.
And just didn't quite have the overlap speed there, did Aussie 2K on the exit there, sadly, but couldn't quite capitalise. So Galaxy gets away with it a little bit there early on.
Here we go. Aussie's going for it into turn 1 here. He's going to get it done before they even hit the straight. Yes! Aussie has the job done on Galaxy there. Yes, he's got it done there. Very nice. Galaxy almost goes in the back of him, but it is done. Aussie takes P3 there onto the back of Galaxy, but I guess Brocco's got this championship fight. Oh, Mercy's gone wide, and the AlphaTauri's to almost collision collides in there. Oh, that was... oh, mate.
Absolutely wild, mate. Absolutely wild.
Berg with a send.
Yeah, he sent it massively.
Oh my days, what was that? And Mercy's just been pushed around.
Wow.
What is happening here?
Galaxy absolutely trying to send it up the inside. He's muscled his way through, elbows out. This is wild, ladies and gentlemen. The 4 wide.
Now Berg and Mercy are locking wheels.
Oh, wow.
What is happening? Mercy's just dropped from P2 and he's just dropping even further. Brocco's now out as well. Brocco's down to P10 now.
Oh, it is all happening, mate. It's all happening. They're really, really rubbing a little bit here. And all the while, the leaders
J-Man sends it on Mercy. Mercy's now dropped down back down to P9.
The leaders are just driving away with this. They're too wide here, mate. Look at this.
Oh, Natham. Where did Mercy just go? Mercy's just jumped back up to P2. What is happening?
Izzy's just sent it up the inside of J-Man. That was a really ambitious move. He's got it done. And beautiful move. So J-Man's dropped all the way down. Frosty's leading the race, but Mercy's caught right up to the back of him here, mate. Aussie 2K Goat has dropped right off the pace, obviously, with all that battling going on behind him and around him. Galaxy AU holds P4. Daniel Starr all over the back of him. Where's Brocco? And where... you know, like, this is just wild. What a start to a race.
I've got to ask, did you just happen to catch everything that's happening in Mercy? He dropped all the way down, then popped himself back up to P2? Or was that just me?
I don't know how he's managed to do that, but that is a car into the pits, and that's Galaxy. I wonder if this is for a wing. Let's have a quick look here. I believe this could very well be for a front wing. Let's have a look what's going to happen. We'll get the tyres up in a second. It is for a front wing. There we go. Let's have a quick look at our strat. There you go, ladies and gentlemen at home. It is mediums all the way down, except for Nat Hammer, who's going the hard strategy tonight. Do you let him past or not? I mean, his tyres aren't any better or any worse. I mean, I don't know if you let him past.
I was the AlphaTauri boys right now. I would just work this together. Izzy Bro and Daniel Starr are having their own battles of their own. They're good.
Oh, contact! Izzy's around, mate.
Oh, no.
And he goes all the way to the back.
No, sorry, back to what I was saying before. The two AlphaTauris they're definitely going to have a massive DRS train. It looks like that Hammer and J-Man are looking to get in on that action as well. So,
yep. Yeah, it's going to be massive here, mate. No, I mean, I don't think anyone's going to stop battling at the moment. I mean, they're wild. They're all over the shop. It's great. We've got a yellow. There's that in the background.
T8. That's T8 around out of turn 2, and he's tried to turn it around, and he's almost lost it again.
It's a shocking corner, mate. All you've got to do is hit it wrong, and you are around. So you can understand that, sadly. One of them's going to have to lose out, though, aren't they? I mean, and again, they don't know that at the time, who's going to be worse off, but we don't know that either, so it's the beauty of it. But this second sort of pack is definitely catching up, I think, mate.
KLX going for the move on Brocco Lily. No, he's had to pull back in behind Brocco Lily as there's... Brocco Lily seems to have a rapid amount of straight line speed here.
Possibly a lower downforce, do you think, mate?
Oh, I mean, it's the more reasonable explanation, but again, who knows, to be honest with you, who knows? I mean, KLX also isn't burning that ERS, whereas Brocco's down to 37%, so that could also be a factor in play as well. Yep,
absolutely. Absolutely. As Luke said in the chat, Ported Salary, shout out to him. Legend of a bloke. Massive title fight here tonight, so obviously team orders would be in play, you would think, with the AlphaTauri lads. Definitely some team orders when there is a title fight on, you would think. So, funnily enough, both of those guys are genuinely in the fight for it, though, too. So, it gets to a point where all that stuff gets thrown out the windows. We've got a yellow flag, and that's a car around. That could be... Who was that? That could have been T8, was it again, in turn 2, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, just struggling with turn 2 a little bit, which it is a really tricky corner. If you get the line wrong through turn 1, it doesn't set you up real great, and turn 2 and 3 can be a real struggle. So, but this pack in the mid pack is just wild still.
Yeah, it's definitely got its
there we
ups
go.
and downs, but Brocco into the pit lane now.
He's the first one to jump, mate. So there you go. This is what we wanted. He's gone the big undercut here. It's not massive, but it's definitely a genuine undercut. Oh, front wing, that's going to hurt. We didn't know that was going to happen. That explained, mate, why he went backwards so quickly early on, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, not even my timing charts were showing that he had front wing damage. My timing chart was showing Nat Hammer with some front wing damage, but Brocco was not in that list of drivers with wing damage. So that's a very interesting.
So that brought him back out, mate, into P12. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But he's going to be rapid, though. If he's had front wing damage that entire time, you'd think he's going to be rapid now on those hards compared to the rest of the guys, maybe a little bit. So, plus he's got fresh air.
So Frosty's staying out another lap here. We'll see what Mercy does now. He will be in. So Mercy is going to react to those boys. Yeah, so we'll see where he comes out to his teammate now. Scotty's in.
Smart from Scotty.
Daniel Stott and KLX both staying out. So KLX now from dead last, I believe. Yeah, he's up 14 pace at the moment, still yet to pit.
You'd think he'd be on driver of the day pace at the moment. Now, what's going on here? There's been a few more coming to the pits. So, Granny as well has come into the pits there in the Red Bull. That moves J-Man up to P4. Nat Hammer as well. So, Aussie 2K goes back up to P6. Aussie 2K's in a good spot here, I think, mate.
Yeah, it definitely is. And Mercy...
Well, look at the time.
Still behind his teammate.
Oh, it's still brought him back to even Stevens, probably still in the lead. So, not all hope is lost there, is it? But yeah, interesting still. I'm surprised he stayed at... Oh, massive moment from the man in second place. KLX has had a huge whip. He's gone around 360, almost 720. That was wild. And
I just missed that. He
gets up and going. 360 and 720 is a big difference, but it sounded cool at the time. he had a big moment, mate. It was a big tank slapper, and then he full turned it around. He's up and going. He's probably lost himself maybe 10 seconds, but in fact, I don't even think it was that. He was only about... I think Frosty only had about a 10-second lead, so...
Yes, I think he's lost like 5 seconds.
Maybe 5. Yeah, so it's actually not too bad considering how big a spin that was. He's done really well to sort of catch it, I suppose, on the get-go. Aussie 2K looking solid in P2. Nat Hammer has yielded there, so he's back down to P3 on those hard tyres. Interesting to see how long he goes for. I think you'll see another 2 laps out of Nat and he'll be in for the soft tyres, and then we'll be praying for one of those cars with the flashy lights. Although he's fighting back, and speaking of fighting, here comes Verk and Mercy and Scotty down the main straight, and they all look like they were going to jostle for position a bit there, but they sort of just all backed out as well at the same time. So I don't know what Scotty's thinking with that pink helmet. It's very Alpine-inspired Alfa Romeo helmet, that one. Blinding almost. He's almost got it up the inside there of Verk. Is he going to try? I don't think he's going to try through here. Surely not. I'll try and force him into a mistake though, and see if we can get a 4 wheels over that white line. That'd be ideal for Scotty. So keep an eye on this one, and the two guys behind him, mate, Brocco and Daniel Starr, are catching up indeed.
Yeah, I mean, they've definitely been working together, those Ferrari boys, to try and get onto the back of this pack, and it's working quite very nicely for them here. So keep your eye on those Ferrari boys as they're looking to try and make a charge as well.
Okay, Alex has just moved up to P9, up past Galaxy AU, so nice little move there with DRS engaged. And yeah, Verk's definitely going to start feeling the pressure from now here on in, I would have thought. He's going to have Mercy in front of him very, very shortly, and I mean, Scotty right up the back of him, plus 2 Ferraris as well. So, and just quietly, I don't think it's going to be all race over for KLX and Galaxy. They're not that far down the road behind them, so it's funny how it can all go after pit stops and stuff like that, and how close these guys can be still on track. So, still surprised Frosty's staying out. You would think maybe within...
It's T8 around again, and that's a virtual.
Oh, we've got a virtual. There we go. So that's the first virtual of the night, mate. First proper full course caution for the night. So
yeah,
it's been really clean by the boys. Obviously, I know these guys as well as anyone that hangs around these leagues. Like, they're all super clean drivers, and I didn't expect anything less, to be honest, off the line. So the boys are really good, but yeah, obviously to only have a virtual at lap 18 to 29, they've done a great job, the lads, with only a couple of spins too from a few guys, so not too bad at all. But I wonder if Frosty comes in now. I mean, his tyres are going to start cooling down now that he's going a little bit slower. Does he just come in now for soft tyres and make them stretch out? I mean, I'm sure he could stretch them out for, 10 laps or so.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're coming for a set of hards, you're still in the...
Well, he's not going to lose, he's not going to lose, put it that way.
Yeah.
He's pretty much got to have a big moment, and he does come in.
Now, the question is, what is he on for here? Because with 11 laps to go, set of softs would make it. They'll just be very much crying at you by the end of the race.
Yeah, they wouldn't be fun, would they? He could potentially go for the fastest lap of the race, though, and he does.
On that Aston Martin.
I love the aggressiveness. You love to see it.
And as he comes out, the virtual safety car restarts as well, so he's definitely played that pit stop to perfection.
Perfect, absolutely perfect, mate. Aussie 2K coming around, and that's someone else. That's Nat finally coming into the pits. You would think he's going to do the same thing, mate. Go to soft. Yeah. Although, funnily enough, because of how close this field is, he will almost go all the way to the back, which is crazy to think that we're 19 laps in and the field is that close. Could be all on. I think these elbows are definitely going to come out. As Frosty sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:30.437. I don't think we're going to see it get beaten, mate.
Nah, because the second fastest lap time so far is KLX. He's got a 31.6 on the board, so that's 1.2 seconds quicker than what the current second fastest lap time is.
Yep.
So that's definitely wild.
Wowee. So this is exactly what we were talking about last lap, mate. This is the elbows out sort of stuff we were talking about. This is where it's going to start getting interesting. So you've got a six car battle. Now
KLX down the inside of Brocco.
That was a great move. Oh, bit of fight back too. Look at this.
Oh my days.
Oh, you don't go through there too wide, boys. Come on. They've sorted it out.
KLX is going to be flying though on those mediums. Oh! Has Daniel Starr just given Brocco a little clip? Because Brocco's had a huge moment out of that corner, and Daniel Starr, when I got into the start, just a little bit behind him. So, I mean, I don't know if it was just a little moment from Brocco, or if Daniel Starr's giving him a little bit of a nick. Interesting,
though, because he definitely dropped really quickly. So, crazy old stuff, mate, as Verk's still leading the way here. Mercy, and then Scotty. KLX, that beautiful opportunistic move, and he's got it done up past Brocco, who's had to yield a little bit, and then we may have seen a bit of contact. I think it's possibly something definitely has happened there, mate, because they've lost out, these two Ferrari boys, massively on a gap, so now they've got to make up all that time and then try and fight once again, so not ideal for them. Alrighty, so down the main straight we go. We've got KLX leading this little train here. I think Mercy could have a look. Could he? No. Sticks the nose out. Nowhere near close enough, sadly. And late braking there from Brocco, so he's really trying everything he can to close up this gap. So he's going to get DRS once again, as most of these other guys will. 3 laps to run here.
4.
4, sorry. 4 laps to run. Are you sure? You thought, yeah, never mind. I just looked up at the lap counter.
The actual lap
I just looked up at the lap counter, sorry. I was doing that.
Brocco's left the session.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, no, mate. Send him an invite quickly.
Yeah, I'll try and get that invite out.
Oh, wow. This is wild. What a time to lose internet connection. Wowee. And Scotty makes the move up. He would have saw that pop up on his screen and said, thank you, mother, for the rabbits. Oh, wow.
It says he's already a part of the session.
Wow, he's that quick, mate. He's got fast twitch fibres. He's got fast twitch fibres, mate. He'd be sitting there. He would have logged back in probably already, although he is going backwards. Oh, no. He's gone back to P8. Oh, wow. His teammate Daniel Starr has gone, sorry, buddy. I love you, but not that much. This is devastating for our championship leader. All the meanwhile, Frosty drives away with this one. Aussie 2K comfortable as in P2. KLX in P3 on the preferred strat at the moment. And Verk still holding out for P4. He's the one that really, really has to focus here, because he's the one that probably can lose most, I would have thought.
KLX is definitely running his own race at the moment. At this point on, those mediums have looked quick. He's taken that podium spot and he hasn't looked back really. Verk's trying to put pressure on him still. He's within that DRS range of KLX still as we speak, so we'll see whether or not Verk can put anything to him, but it doesn't look like he'll be able to, as he's now fallen out of the DRS range of KLX. So it looks like KLX is going to hold on to this podium now, and only 4-second difference between Aussie and KLX. I don't think there's enough in it for KLX out to fight 4.5 seconds in 1 and a bit laps. So I think Aussie will hold on for P2 here, and then Frosty obviously 16.5 seconds ahead. He'll be coasting his way around this entire last lap, and he'll be bringing home this race win quite easily, and then Aussie will just obviously just sit in there. He'll hang on tight and he'll bring home this P2 as well. But Verk is not looking to back it down. KLX picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's going to be very costly for KLX now.
Wowee. Imagine doing that on the last lap of the race, mate. That is crazy. And here comes Mercy.
Oh, it is all happening here in the last lap.
Where has this come from? Wowee. So KLX picks up a penalty on the last lap of the race. Mercy is all of a sudden in a fight for a genuine... Oh, my God almighty. Wowee. Oh,
it's all happening.
You couldn't write about it, mate. People would not read about this. This is wild. So it is all happening, mate. This mid pack's dropped off the front pack, and
this could be it though, with Verk out of DRS of KLX. Mercy's in the DRS. If Mercy can get up onto the back of Verky, we could see a genuine pass for a podium.
Hasn't had a great exit, Mercy.
But he had a very poor exit.
Oh, he's got good overlap speed. Look at this. He's going to send it. He's got to send it.
He's got to send it at some point. He's gone for the switchback. He's got it done.
Oh, wow. This is wild.
Last lap for the podium spot here.
I should have went out wider. I was going to say I should have went out wider.
The line and takes the race win. We're not interested in Frosty.
Nah, beautiful win. Sorry, Frosty. Beautiful win, mate. But we're going back down to KLX and Mercy.
Here in this last corner. He's made contact. He's pushed Verk into the last corner.
And it's going to be the way it is. It's going to be Verk to hold on to P4. KLX gets the P3. Oh, no, he
No, he
doesn't.
doesn't. Kalex falls to P5.
Wowee.
will bring home the podium. Mercy P4 and Kalex will bring home
That was wild.
P5. What an incredible wild last lap that was. I'll try and get these boys into the comes box.
That was absolutely wild. Wowee. So Frosty takes the big dominant win there. That was just clinical.
Burke's being classed as DNF. I'm not sure what's happened there.
Nah, he crossed the line. We saw him. We saw him cross the line. Stitch up and a half, isn't it?
Yeah,
so, Aussie 2K, home in second quite comfortably. Beautiful race from him.
Laddie, with that being said, though, Aussie takes P2. Brocco was in P8. So, I mean, with maths that I've done, wasn't quick maths, it was with a calculator to be sure. That brings that gap to the top between Brocco and Aussie to just 5 points coming into the last race. And with that being said, there is 6 point difference between first and second, so it is literally all to play for at Abu Dhabi next week for the final round.
I hope and no disrespect to anyone, I hope I'm not commentating because I couldn't handle that sort of pressure, mate.
I'm pretty sure I'm at work, so I don't think I'll be commentating.
My top would be blown. Yeah, that would be huge. Plus, I wouldn't be able to keep up with it because I'm obviously no good with quick maths. So, but no, that was a wild old race. Awesome to see from the boys. I mean, you know, we didn't get any time penalties until lap 29. That was just epic. Absolutely epic.
Ferk has stated he won't be able to make it into the comms box, so we'll see if we can get Aussie and Frosty into the comms box here. Usually Frosty does join, so I expect him to see him in here.
Yep, that'd be great, yeah.